Few months ago, I was probably like you. I was trying to stop fapping to corn, and I was trying everything. I was on YouTube. I was following like people or videos that are talking about Nofap, which is the movement to stop trying to fap to corn and other sexual stuff. And I really tried everything, and nothing was working. And I came across something that really helped me, and it's been easily like 4 to 5 weeks now that I didn't watch a single corn video. I didn't fap once, and the thing that helped me isn't Nofap. Nofap actually killed my brain. It wasn't the good thing to to subscribe to, I'd say. Basically, what is Nofap? Nofap is the timeline of day that you stop fapping. It's usually the way that people in this movement are doing the things. So like you're trying to stay like 2 or 3 days and not fapping or anything. But like when it's been like 4 or 5 days, you're trying, and every day you're like, oh yeah, it's been 1 more day since I didn't do it. Oh yeah, it's another day. Hey, it's been 6 days. And the goal of all this thing is to get to like I don't know, day 90. And like day 90 you get like all these big objectives, like you're going to be super confident, you're going to basically you're going to be the best of the best. It's the promise of this movement. And every day everyone that is trying this thing is doing like, oh, I'll try to I'll try to do like 5, or I'll try to get to day 90 basically. So they're starting by basically before trying to do this, they were maybe fapping every day. So in a month they were fapping around 30 times. And now they try to go 3 full months without doing anything. So a radical changement in their personality and the way. Hey, yes, sir. My dog was mad about I don't know what, so it keeps on yapping. So I just closed the window. Anyway, going back to my subject. So yeah, you're like, I don't know. You try. Basically, you were fapping every day. And now you try to go 3 months without touching your thing or anything. So you can see like the the problem. But hey, you can try to start by a little less. That's what everyone is basically trying, and what I was doing, because I was one of those guys who were basically doing it every day. So I tried to get to day 90. And I knew that I wasn't going to do it the first time, so I said to myself like, hey, I'm going to do it like I don't know, 15 times. No, not 15. I say I mean like day 15, and after I'll do it once, and after I'll do like day 30, and a little more every time basically. So that was what I was thinking about. And I kept on watching videos that were saying like, oh, Nofap is the thing. Here's how to do it. Here's the technique, the strategy, and how to stop. Yeah, yeah. And I was trying these techniques. I was trying all these strategies, and every time that I was watching a video, I was like, oh, that's maybe the strategy that I need. Until I realized the fact that I don't need a strategy. I don't need to find the techniques or the thing that worked for this person. I have to find it on my own. So I did. I'm doing a lot of meditation. So I think a lot with my thoughts, and I'm able to visualize myself in like a third person mode basically. And while doing a session of meditation, I thought about the fact that I was trying to stop, and I couldn't help myself but keep on doing it like once or twice like 5 or 6 times a week. So I was thinking about that subject, and about another video that I saw about another subject that it's not even related to fapping, but it was like about money. and the fact that you want to be like, if you want to be a millionaire or something, you have to visualize yourself in the future being that millionaire, and like visualize the habits of this millionaire. Like, is this millionaire, is your future self going to the gym every day to stay in shape, or is he like behind the TV watching TV and eating popcorn? And it was something like that, and I applied this thinking to the FAP quarantine. So I said to myself, like, am I someone in the future, my perfect future self and the guy that I want to become? Am I someone who is fapping to corn, or am I someone who get girls and can like do it whenever I want, and like basically I'm not scared to approach anyone? And the fact that I visualize myself as someone who is not even related to that kind of stuff made me like kind of become that person who is not related with that stuff. Because before I did that, when I was having I'd say a hard time, but like, you know what I mean, like your thing gets hard, and you like, oh, how can I stop it? And your mind just goes like, hey, go on your cell phone, go on that site, and just like do it. But that's a fapper mentality, I'd say. And the fact that now I'm not even thinking about it. Like, if I'm in a hard time, I just like think about it and go like, oh, it's normal, like it's thing. Yeah, I'm a guy and it's thing that happened. But I do not find the solution is not to go fapping. And before it was the solution that I found. But now that I'm not even like associating myself with these people, I'm not even thinking about it. It also came from a mindset shift, I say. I saw the fapping as one of those training you do in gym. Like, for example, when you go to gym, you have a lot of possibilities of training. You can do like powerlifting, you can do like calisthenics. Yeah, I think it's that, but you know what I mean. Calisthenic, yeah, something like that. You can do just normal workouts. You can do fitness. Like, you have a lot of possibility to do workout, but going to gym is one thing. And then you have these 4 workouts which I just mentioned. But I view like fapping as the same. So you have like the basic habit, I'd say, which is fapping. And now you have these 4 workouts. So you can fap like every day, whenever you want. You can fap only once a day. And both these options with corn. You can fap, but without corn or sexual support, I'd say. You can just fap like whenever you want, but without nothing. Or the 4th workout, you could just stop and basically never watch corn and never fap. Basically stop fapping. So I view myself as someone that could choose between these 4 workouts. So now my mentality is not I have to stop for 90 days and try to accomplish that goal and and count my days every day and see like, oh, hey, it's been 10 days since I didn't do it. That's a fapper mentality, because like your goal is to get to day 90, but what come after day 90? Are you going to fap and restart to 0? Or are you going to try and continue? There's no way that if you're counting every day your days until day 90, if you reach day 90, it's impossible that you're going to continue. It was your goal. Once your goals are achieved, what your brain is going to tell you is, hey, you achieved your goal. Now let me do what I want. And what he wants to do is still fapping, because you didn't change that. That habit. You didn't change that habit. It's still a habit. You just stopped doing it until you reach the goal, and after you restarted doing it. But me, I'm not even thinking about it anymore, because it's not a solution. It's not in the possibilities that I have. I just visualize myself as someone else, and like I could say, it's not an activity anymore. So basically, going to the gym is an activity. It's a habit that you're doing. Like I'd say, what am I doing? Meditation, gym. I'm reading every day, and I go walk outside. Yeah, because I want to have a sun on myself, and I want to have my 10,000 steps. So that's for good habit. And fapping in your mind is considered as an habit, so it will be my fifth habit if I was still doing it. But now that I see it as just an habit, so it's not a bad habit. You know that it's bad. You know that it's bad for you, but the way that you have to see it is that it's not a bad habit. It's just an habit, and you just decide to don't do it. So as like you could just stop wanting to go to the gym. I could just say like, oh, I want to stop going outside walk because I found that the 1 hour that I go walk, I could replace it with 1 hour of I don't know, of reading a book. So I replaced this 1 hour of walk with 1 hour of reading a book. So I replaced an activity with another activity, and that's basically how I view the fapping thing. So the fapping activity, I just said to myself like, hey, it's an habit, and I don't want to keep on doing this habit. I just want to replace it with another habit. So I found myself having more time to do another thing that I like. So I didn't stop doing the activity, and now I have nothing else to do. I replaced it with something else that I like doing also. So that I stopped thinking about it, and now it's not a solution. So like I was saying, you have like these 4 workouts, and you choose what you want to do, but you can, and the same thing, now you can choose to stop doing it. And it's not, it's really, you really have to visualize yourself like you're someone who is not fapping. Like, imagine you're visualizing your future self, the perfect man. You have billions, you have every girl you want, and like really your perfect life. Are you still going like 30 minutes in the bathroom and just like just tapping to a random video, or are you outside enjoying yourself, paying things and like doing what you want? If not, even if it's for sure that if you have everything you want, you won't go to the bathroom to spend like 1 hour doing this. It won't bring you anything, and it will just like waste your time. You will be better doing like 1 hour of going with a girl, do something or something else in the future, I'd say. So if your future self don't want, but don't, it does not want it, but it's because you don't have time to do it. You have a purpose, you have something that you want to accomplish, and you don't even have time to do it anyway. So if you don't have time to do it, you don't need it, and you're not even someone that is thinking about it. Like, how can you do it? Like that's the thing that I can't grasp, and I can't grasp it now because I changed my mentality. But before, it was like a natural thing. Like if I was hard, I was just like, oh, I'm going to go fap on that site, and after I just pleasured myself, because it's not really a pleasure. It's a really like a temporary solution, because right after this pleasure, but then you're feeling a big down and you don't feel motivated for nothing, and you feel like really tired and all. So really, it's not even a solution. But that's for another subject. I'll maybe talk about this another time. But now what I really wanted to provide as an information is to really view yourself as someone who is not even like doing it. View your future self and ask yourself, what is he doing different than am I? What in the future do I want to look like, accomplish, do as activities, Are your future self going to the gym regularly and pushing, lifting weights and all? Is he muscular? Is he rich? Like how is he? And after thinking about all of this, then think to yourself, what can I do differently now that will help myself become this perfect version of myself? If you don't do this, then how will you become this perfect version? Like myself, I imagine myself in the future like pretty built up. I still go to the gym like almost every day, and I try to continue on lifting weights and building myself. And I imagine myself in the future being pretty like built up. Like I won't be a bodybuilder, but I will be pretty shaped up. Like I just be in good health, and I keep on going to the gym. But if I imagine my future self as someone who is pretty built up, but I'm not going to the gym, how am I going to become that person? It's not a magic thing, and up I'm muscular and everything. I have to go to the gym in order to become this person. So if you know that in the future you're going to be this, and you know what it takes to become this, then why not start right now to try and become this? So like, as you do this, you can check off things that you're already starting, and if you accomplish things before getting to that perfect version of yourself, then it's good for you. You have one less thing to really care about, and you can focus on the other, I'd say, stats of your character. Because you're a character, you can see yourself as a game and just trying to improve every stats that you have, like endurance, health, strength, and things like that. So if, for example, you max up your health stats, that's good for you. You don't have to max it anymore. You can focus on the other stats to build a good all-around character. But if you never work on either of your stats, and you just always pleasure yourself with corn, and you always lack motivation, and you lack discipline, and you lack everything, you will never improve those stats, and you will never become the better version of yourself. So we'll just stick to what you're doing right now. Are you currently happy with your life? Yeah, maybe, or maybe not. There's people that are also not really happy with their life. What is the perfect version of yourself? How can you get to it? That will give you a motivation. That will give you a goal, an aspiration, a purpose, and then just do the things that you need to get there. And yeah, that's really it. Oh, I found, yeah, okay, that's what I was trying to say. Do I have I don't know what's that in English, an elastic, a rubber band, wait 2 seconds. Yeah, I don't have it anymore, I don't know how, but imagine a rubber band, okay? Like you go like that, and it just keep on going further, like a rubber band. Oh, I need a rubber band. How do I don't have one? Okay, anyway, imagine a rubber band, and that's you basically trying to get out of the of your fapping addiction, and you just keep on trying to go more and more days without fapping. So that's basically you in Nofap. You go one day, and it gets a little stretchier, I'd say. Then you go 2 days, oh, you go 3 days, you go 4 days, 5 days, 6, bow, it explodes. It breaks. So what is the rubber band going to do? It's going to I don't know how to say that, but it's going to go back to where you started. So basically you're going back to zero because you relapsed. But the concept of relapsing and counting your days is what is keeping you away from becoming the person that stops fapping. And that's why I don't understand the Nofap movement and all, because the fact that you're counting the days every day, like you go like, oh, I'm on day 5, I'm on day 6, keeps on remembering yourself that, oh, I need to fap, and that's how many days I went without fapping. But the fact that you keep on saying to yourself, oh, that's how many days I didn't fap, keeps on giving you the feeling that you have to fap, because you keep on telling your brain fap non-stop, even if you're saying other words before. Like, it's all around fap, so you're still thinking about fapping, but you stop for the moment. That's how your brain interprets it. And when you will stop trying to stop fapping, then you will just restart. But imagine myself, me, I'm not even thinking about it. I don't even know it's been how many days. It's at least like 1 month and a half since the last time that I fapped and everything. And I'm not here counting days. Oh, I'm on day 45. I just stopped, and now I'm not even thinking about it. I know that it's been around 1 month and a half, because it's pretty recent too. Like 1 month and a half is not 10 months. But after a year that I will be trying to do it, I probably won't like remember. Oh, I like, even now I don't remember the date exactly that I stopped, like, officially. I just said to myself, after discovering all of what I just gave you as information, I just like said, okay, from this day on, I'm just stopping doing it, because I don't want to keep on doing this activity. So that's the way that I did it, and so that's why I don't even know what day that I stopped doing it, and I probably won't ever know when I stopped, because I don't need to. There's no need for me to know when I stopped, because it's not a challenge. It's not like I'm trying to compare with my friends how many days I'm at. It's not the way to do it, and it's not how you will replace this. You will stop doing it. It's not by counting how many days you're not doing it that you will successfully stop doing it. That's a crazy way to think, and I don't even know how I thought that it was like good to do it. But yeah, I'm grateful that I learned a good way to stop doing it, and that I learned this thing that I'm presenting you right now. And I hope that I can really like help yourself get through that, because after getting through it and stopping doing it, you will really see like another type of life. Like, I don't even know how to explain this. You get excited for little things. Like when I'm up in the morning, like pretty much almost everyone that I know, when you get up in the morning, they're like feeling tired, and they want to just go straight to sleep. When I wake up in the morning, I'm excited already. Like I'm like, oh, another day. Yeah, it feels cringe to say it, but yeah, I am excited for little things. When I'm doing meditation, I'm just like, before meditation, I'm like, oh yes, I'm going to do meditation, and I'm basically going to practice myself, like recentering on myself and keeping my thoughts in line and all. When I go outside, I'm like, hey, I might meet someone random and just start talk to him, and meet a good friend, or maybe even a girl, and just start talking about talking to her and meet a new girl maybe. So I'm not afraid of meeting new people. I'm excited at very little things, and I have also other things that I feel like it's because I stopped this bad habit that I started on doing. So that's why I really advise you to start doing what I just taught you, and try to visualize that perfect self, and the fact that you're not even someone that is thinking about doing it. And that will resolve like all of your problem concerning the Nofap thing and all. So yeah, that was my thought about it, and that's what really helped me. So if I go on the thing that if it helps me, it will probably at least helps one of you. And if it helps one of you, then that's alright. It's one more person that stops doing it. So I say to myself like, hey, it starts by 1, and then after it will be 2 and 3, 4, 8, 16, 32, and after it just keeps on going and going. So I just need to start by 1. So that's why I'm basically doing these videos. I'm trying to start by 1. If I can influence 1 people to stop doing it, then do that. that's good for everybody. And now everyone that will stop doing this thing, it's just like bonus. So yeah, I just try to spread like what I learned and what works for me, and if it can help some of you, then it's all bonus from here. So yeah, that was my message for today, and don't forget to like and subscribe if you like this type of content, and you can write a comment if you have a question about anything, or if you have an idea or for a video maybe. So like if I have an idea on this topic, I can just do a video and it will maybe help you in the future or something. So yeah, keep yourself safe. Yes.